From global headlines to entertainment buzz, I'm Khalistan bringing you the latest around the world. Canada is undergoing a dramatic shift, one that could reshape its politics, its economy, and its relations with India. Prime Minister Mark Carney has moved decisively to distance Canada from the Khalistani separatist networks, a stance no Canadian leader has taken this openly in decades. And this is not just a policy adjustment, it is a complete reset. For the first time, Canada's intelligence agency, the CSIS, has officially acknowledged the Khalistani extremists that they have used the Canadian soil to fundraise, to spread propaganda, to plan violent activities targeting India. Previous governments, especially under Justin Trudeau, downplayed these threats and in some cases even removed references from official reports. That silence wasn't accidental, it was political. Canada hosts more than 7 lakh Sikhs, the largest Sikh population outside India, and their influence in key ridings has shaped election outcomes. The Liberal Party and even the NDP under Jagmeet Singh relied heavily on this vote bank. But 2025 has changed the equation. A national poll recently said that 54% of Canadians oppose the Khalistan related activities. 72% of them wanted the government to crack down on foreign separatism, and the support for this movement has dropped sharply even within the South Asian community. The riots in Brampton, the clashes outside temples in Surrey, the intimidation tactics, they brought the threat into the Canadian living rooms, and public pressure forced a full policy correction. Carney instructed his MPs to cut all ties with the Khalistani-linked groups. And intelligence reports released this year confirmed that organizations like Babbar Khalsa International and International Sikh Youth Federation still receive overseas fundings. Some of it is suspected to come from Pakistan's ISI. And for the first time, Ottawa is naming these networks openly. This shift is not only about security, it is also about economics. India is among Canada's fastest growing partners. Trade is valued at around $10 billion. Over 3 lakh Indian students study in Canada, contributing billions in tuitions and local spending. But when diplomacy froze in 2023 and 24, the Canadian businesses, they lost millions in stalled technology deals, education tie-ups and resource sector collaborations. Carney, he knows that Canada cannot grow its GDP while alienating one of the world's largest economies. And the cleaning up of extremist networks has now become more essential for restoring the trust with India. See, this brings us back to the future of India-Canada relations. After the bitter phase that was triggered by former PM Justin Trudeau and his allegations in the Niger case, both nations after that are finally talking again. Ministerial visits have resumed. Ottawa has assured New Delhi that extremist activities will not be tolerated, and Canada has formally acknowledged that Khalistani groups pose security threats. Something that India has been saying since the 1980s, and this honesty has opened doors for the diplomatic relations again. See what we can expect now that these talks have resumed. Stalled trade negotiations may restart. India's investment, already up by 20% after the partial thaw, could accelerate. Cooperations on the counter-terrorism and extraditions may strengthen. And student mobility and technology partnerships could expand again. For India, this means a more predictable partner. For Canada, it means better security, stronger economic prospects, and a foreign policy grounded in national interest. Not just the vote bank politics. In the end, Canada's move from Khalistan separatists is not just about mending ties with India. It is about fixing domestic vulnerabilities, restoring global credibility, and aligning policy with public sentiment. And if Carney stays the course, this could mark the beginning of a more stable, secure, and economically confident Canada, and the start of a genuinely transformed relationship with India.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.